Did y'all like those popovers I baked up a couple of weeks back? Well, if you did, then you're going to love tonight's recipe. Dutch pancakes from the 1930s. I had multiple people tag me asking me to make a Dutch pancake, also known as a Dutch baby. And if y'all follow my channel, you know I've been cooking my way through our family's old collection of recipes. And although I couldn't find a recipe for a Dutch baby in my collection, I did find one in several of the old recipe books that I've received as gifts lately. I really found it pretty interesting because everything I read about the Dutch baby or the Dutch pancake on the internet said that it originated in the northwest part of the country in a particular restaurant. It was owned by a gentleman who apparently originated the recipe and coined the phrase Dutch baby. That apparently started because of the way his daughter attempted to pronounce it. But what's interesting is I found the Dutch pancake or the Dutch baby in a recipe book from the 1930s. Then found it in another 1930s, 1940s cookbook called The Joy of Cooking. Then I found it in another recipe book from the 1960s. So I'm not really sure where it came from. But it's a lot like a popover. It has no leavening agent other than the heat and the eggs. It's cooked in a skillet and then baked in the oven. Each of the recipes called to sprinkle it with powdered sugar or to spread it with preserves, and one even said to spread it with preserves and then roll it up. I served them to a good friend for breakfast. We loved them. We say bring them past to present.